Yo, what's going on, man? You already know what it is, man. It's free game all day. Like and subscribe my channel. Um, this is my first video since I hit 100, so I want to appreciate all the love, appreciate everybody that shows some support. You know what I'm saying? Like my videos, don't stop it. Keep on, sharing it. You know, just reviewing it. Just looking. And the more circulation I get, the more traction the page get. The more subscribers I get. So, don't stop doing it. This video here is going to be a little different because it's tied in with narcissism a little bit, but at the same time, it's more about reality, like what's actually going on right now. I was actually having a conversation earlier today with someone, and it's kind of like it's some stuff that kind of came about that I really didn't think about, but at the same time, it makes sense. So I'm just gonna start it off like from this point of view. I think it's a reason why we can't speak with our parents, our grandparents, our aunts and uncles like about narcissistic abuse. I know it's something that kind of seems, even though it's been around for a while, I don't think that was something that was really major back in the day, like the 50s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, because I think that what has played into it a lot is actually like social media, just everybody having their own voice. You know what I'm saying? You got dating websites, you got a lot of stuff that has really kind of like gave people a lot of confidence about themselves. They have gained a bigger ego, you know, and they have more of a mindset of thinking that people can be replaced, and they all caught up within their self. And social media is a big reason for that. So if you're wondering like how men just kind of got away with a lot of shit like back in the day, there wasn't no camera phones, you know, it wasn't, you can meet somebody across the country, you know what I'm saying? All we had was a phone, a rotary phone that you call, and you can contact somebody, and you had to write down their number, you know what I'm saying? But now, it's like you have all kind of ways to contact people. And so, like, for example, something that really kind of brought it to my attention is just like how the pandemic hit. When the pandemic hit, I've never seen so many people kind of like just cry for attention. It's like everybody wanted attention. Like women just started getting naked at home. You know what I'm saying? The OnlyFans page. People just started doing all kind of stuff, overall to kind of just, draw attention to themselves. And that's not even being a major narc, but it's kind of like a low level, but it really showed how a lot of people really thrive off attention. Like the attention they get out, when they go somewhere in public, the attention, just getting it online. So that's what they resorted to going online for that attention. This is something that's, I think, is growing amongst, a lot of people. And, that's why a lot of relationships are not lasting no more. That's why people are walking out the door, leaving families and all kind of stuff, because it's something that people are like, kind of like, it's bringing it out of them. Like I talk about all the time, like how, some people, like, they allow a narcissist to treat them that way, which is true. But I think the behavior of that narc is more you can identify it better now than how people were kind of sneaking and do it back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can look at a person's social media, and that can be the first indicator that if this person's really like kind of like into themselves or not. 9 times out of 10, if you see a person that's kind of like that, then they probably got a little bit more in them. But when we talking about mind games and shit like that, that's like a whole different level of that. But the reason why it's so people talk about it more, because there are more narcs than it was back then. So, I mean, I got people calling me all the time, and it's amazing how so many people are going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's because it's people taking action. This is what they're choosing to do. They're choosing to go this route. You know, I don't think that it's something that some people just have some good in them, and that's just what it is. And there's some people who just don't really care because they don't have a conscience. You know what I'm saying? But social media, the availability for just unlimited attention, um, just having access overall, I think all of that give people more confidence about themselves versus like how it was back in the day. And you know, you got your mama and your aunties and your grandma who probably would possibly even if they had to go to work, they'd just be at home just taking care of the kids. You know, they ain't in the kitchen taking selfies. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing no shit like that. Like they was, you know, taking care of home, and that was their focus. It was home. You know what I'm saying? But now it's a whole different, like just playing field. You know what I'm saying? You got women getting their bodies done at a late age. You know what I'm saying? You know, even men. You know, men they got opportunities too. Women got opportunities to make money. So it's just more of just things are just more open. So that's why I think that there are probably actually more narcs now than it's probably ever been ever in life. So by me saying that, it's even more important to, you know, retain the information that you get, you know, take it for what it is, you know, don't try to give it any hope. You know, that's if you come across someone who has you like that, because everybody doesn't, it doesn't affect them the same way. So if it's affecting you to that, you know, magnitude where you can't eat, you can't sleep, this person driving you crazy, or whatever the fuck, you know, whatever it is, you dealing with them, you know, you have to like take a step forward to try to be better, to try to heal better, to try to like actually, you know, start a whole new life instead of being stuck in the same one. So I think that it's just very important, like today, to really take those actions, because like I said before, you can't go to your mom, you can't go to your daddy, you can't go to your uncle about this stuff, because this stuff wasn't, people had a different mindset back then versus now. I mean, I think it's nothing to go outside and you meet somebody who like that because of what we have, everybody's doing. You know what I'm saying? People got to let everybody know where you going, where you at every time they go out the house. People mindset is just completely on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think now it's important now to do much research as possible, have an understanding about what's going on. I think all of that is extremely important to, you know, to do the work for yourself. But that's basically it. Just got to do it, man. But I'm holler at y'all, man. Just want to, you know, shoot that out to y'all. Y'all be easy.